There's many strange things in these woods. We have to find them. My dogs are looking for them down there. I don't know if I could zoom in. I cannot zoom in on this camera. I'll have to do that for another shot. But we're on the lookout for some things we've seen on the internet. There was some sightings in this area of sky collie! There she comes. That's my spotting dog, Skyburger. Skyburger Helper is her full name. Here she comes. Sky! Sky, did you see anything down there? Did you solve a mystery? Sky, here! She's slow. What is this? The ancient aliens must have placed it there. Right, Rain. This is Rain. My German Shepherd, she's the protector. Well, this is the, she doesn't really do much. What is this? I don't want to touch it just in case I might get infected. Burger! They're very good. They come when they're cold. Even Skyburger's very slow. Everyone says how much they love spring and how much they hate winter. Well, when you have crappy shoes and everything starts thawing and there's mud puddles literally everywhere, it sucks. Sasquatches are more, they're like us. We get Twitter pated in the spring, right? Because they bear their young more in the fall so they can survive. They have a better chance of surviving the winter. So this, if you want to see a Sasquatch or any proof, that's it's generally the best time to come out. Let's try and do a Bigfoot call here. It's taken me hundreds of hours probably to perfect this, and my neighbors probably hate me for it because I do it all the time. But here we go, see if we can get a call back. It's all in a diaphragm, right? Because if you use your vocal cords, you're liable to hurt your vocal cords, and you'll never be able to contact Bigfoot again. Okay, so here we go. Corpse Grinder taught me this one. Whoop! 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 Skyburger, you're ruining it. Whoop! Only Skyburger is really answering me, so we'll try in another area. But that was a good attempt. Good attempt. There's a couple more tricks that I know for bringing out Bigfoot. He's over there, just palling around. Skyburger, here! Here! Oh, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. This guy, sit! Ooh, that's pretty good, Skyburger. Did you hear that? I heard something over there. Let's give it a call. Whoop! Whoop! No response. Let's try one more trick here. See if we can get a response from this. This is another trick you can use. You just take a big log right here, right? Find a tree for smacking. Well, I'm not very good at that one yet. I need more practice. Now the dogs are all curious and in the way. I'm just calling Bigfoot. A better Better way to do this is find an old hollow one, like the ones in the backwoods over there. Find an old hollow one that kind of reverberates like a drum, and that's how you can get the most out of your bang, most out of your bonk on the wood. That's a good song, "Knock on Wood" by, I think that's Flogging Molly. I don't know. It's some Irish punky rock band that's really hip. That was really hipster for a couple of years. Rain might have found something over there. She thinks it's fairly suspicious. But who knows? That kind of looks like a nest of some kind. Definitely ain't no anthill. Skyburger's gonna go check it out. What is that, Skyburger? Is that an alien nest? Common misconception with aliens is that most people think they just fly around on their spaceships and stuff and just kind of watch from afar, but in reality they're just like any other animal. They come down and live in the forested areas, and they're just like any other animal. Like the only thing that they have to worry about is human bacteria, because that's why they stay far away from us, is because humans are dirty. We're gross. Everyone's always like, "Oh my God, Chris, your dogs are so well behaved. If my dogs went out there, they'd..." I can't even do the voice. I'm not even gonna do it anymore. Number one advice for walking dogs in the woods like that, without them running off and chasing after deer, is this device right there. E-collar. Yeah, see? It gets the respect really quickly. I'm not even using it. I've only used the vibrate. I only have to use the vibrate function now. It's mostly for the deer. If they see deer or something like that, then they can just and they can get their attention without actually yelling or or anything like that. And then I could just go like, "Hey, no," and then just give them a little buzz, get their attention, and that usually snaps them out of their little prey mode where I'm like, I have to chase that deer. And then it's happened to me a few times when I didn't have the e-collar, where it's all my fault. Like I wasn't paying attention or something like that, and I would it only takes a couple seconds for them to see the deer before you do, and then they just take off. Once they get into that prey mode, they don't care what you have to say. They're just gonna go get that thing. And I tell Skyburger all the time, like, you want to get hit by a car? That's how you get hit by a car. You can't just go chase deer, you dummy. Like, what are you gonna do when you do get to the deer? Are you gonna, what are you gonna do when you actually catch the deer, huh? You're a 30-pound little piece of fluff, you butthole. Look at that. You think that thing could take on a deer? Maybe this one can, but she's more for bears. Yeah. If we ever run into a bear, she's the one that's gonna get left behind. She's the what do you call it? I guess a distraction. And then I run away into safety. That's my plan. But hopefully we don't have to do that because we got a e-collar. And then I could just buzz them and then walk away from the bear safely. And if not, I got bear mace and a loud voice. But yeah, that's my number one tip for walking the dog in the woods. Abide by all leash laws too. Shh. I'm supposed to have them on a leash, but no one does. Guys, come here! And that's another thing too, like there's not just deer and stuff, but other people's dogs too. Like usually everyone just walks around without leashes and stuff anyway, so usually 9 times out of 10 their dog runs up on you. But not every, I always assume that no one likes dogs, so I treat everyone the same, and I try to keep my dogs away from everyone. So the e-collar is a good way to get them to not run up on random people, and especially if you have to have kids or something like that. But most of the places I go to aren't like, why would you take your kid here? Like, this is just it's hiking. It's not that difficult, I guess, but it's about 20 minutes into the trail, and like a kid can't go in here. Come here, guys. Also, like, I guess another little tip here would be to make sure you keep a little bubble for them. Like, that's about as far as I let Burger go. She's my more adventurous one. The shepherd sticks pretty close. But if there's gonna be a deer or anything like that, like, you should see it first. So I try and keep them close, especially if we're going around corners and stuff like that. Keep them close. And you see that? I tell them that all the time. Rain, you want Blasto? That's how you get Blasto. I'm not paying for those vet bills. If you get Blasto, it's your fault. Now, just as I was talking about kids in the woods, sit. Just as I was talking about kids in the woods, a guy and his crazy untrained dog come ripping around a corner. Sit. And yeah, that dog was just out of control. It made my dogs all crazy. His dog, and he was just going like, oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. No, don't talk like that to a dog. God dang it. You gotta be stern. Sit. So you know what you're talking about. One word commands. Look at that. So luckily I had my leashes on handy, so just in case, for the kids' sake, really, it's like, they're fine without it, but just on these little tiny trails and stuff like that, you can't really do much. So I always have my leashes on here, right on hand, just in case. Rain thinks she sees something. Sit. Oh, there is a dog over there. And they're off leash, so we're gonna go have a fun time with those dogs. Rain, no. Go. Good job, buddy. Rain, bring it here, buddy. Drop it. Drop it. No. Good job.